Part 5. Jin was in kitchen. He was giving instruction to the maids. Suddenly he felt dizzy. He was even feeling like vomiting. Jin held his kitchen slab, and after he felt his vision getting blurry, a maid noticed Jin felt his vision getting blurry. A maid noticed Jin and she hurriedly came towards him, asking, "Master Jin, are you alright?" Jin was about to say something, but he fainted. The maid supported Jin and told the others to help her. One of the maids went to call Namjoon or Madam Jeon. Two maids took Jin towards the living room, supporting him and gently laid him on the sofa. Namjoon was home at this time. He hurriedly came near Jin and started shaking him to wake him up. Mrs. Jeon also came there. She asked the maid about what happened to Jin. One of the maids said, "We don't know, Madam Jeon. Master Jin was giving us instruction, but suddenly I noticed him not feeling well. I asked him what happened, but before he could answer, he fainted." Madam Jeon got tense. She said, "Oh, Namjoon, hurry up, call a doctor." Namjoon nodded. He took out his phone and called the doctor. Namjoon, Taehyung, Jungkook, Madam Jeon, Iseul, and Jimin was standing near Namjoon's room door. They were waiting for the doctor to come out and tell them what has happened to Jin. After some time, that doctor came out. Namjoon asked hurriedly, "Doctor, what's wrong with my husband? Is he alright?" The doctor replied with a smile, "He is fine, and there is a good news for you." Namjoon asked, "Good news?" The doctor continued, "Yes, congratulations, Mr. Jeon. Your husband is 3 weeks pregnant." Hearing this, everyone became happy and started congratulating Namjoon. Namjoon thanked the doctor. The doctor nodded and then left. From there, Jungkook went to see out the door. The doctor, Namjoon went after the doctor too, as he wanted to know about the prescriptions the doctor wanted to say. While the others entered Namjoon's bedroom, Jin was lying on the bed. He slowly opened his eyes and got started seeing everyone standing near and the bed staring at him. Taehyung said excitedly, "Jin-hyung, I am gonna be an uncle. I'm so happy." Iseul said, "And I will be little Jeon's aunt." Mrs. Jeon said happily, "And I am gonna be a grandma. Congratulations, Jin." Jimin, congrats Jin-hyung. I'm so happy." Jungkook, congrats Jin-hyung. Jin was confused. Just then, Namjoon entered the room. Jin asked him, after taking a pause, trying to process the info, Jin, "Wait, am I pregnant?" Smiling widely, Namjoon, "We are gonna be parents. I'm so happy." Namjoon said, "Yes, Jin, I'm so happy." Mrs. Yang said, "Well, we are also happy." The others agreed with this. Taehyung said happily, "Now I will take good care of Jin-hyung and wouldn't let him walk." Namjoon and Iseul nodded, smiling, while Mrs. Jeon rolled her eyes. Mrs. Jeon said, "Jin, you should rest for some time now. I will tell the maids to prepare some healthy food for you to eat." Jin said, "Okay, Mom, I am feeling hungry now." Mrs. Jeon nodded. Taehyung said, "Jin-hyung, I will prepare something for you." Iseul said, "Me too. I will help Taehyung." Jin said, smiling, "Okay, you wish. As you wish." Taehyung said, smiling, "Great, let's go." Iseul nodded. She then left with Taehyung for the kitchen to prepare food for Jin. Mrs. Jeon left too. The only Namjoon and Jin were in the room. Namjoon sat on the bed beside Jin, held his hand gently and kissed on it, saying, "Jin, I'm so happy. You are going to give the best gift ever. I love you," Jin said while keeping his hand on Namjoon's hand. "I love you too, Namjoon. Our little one is coming soon. I can't wait to take our little one in our arms," Namjoon said with tears teary-eyes. Me too. Saying this, Namjoon hugged Jin. They stayed like that for a long time. Honey said, "Oh, looks like my chest piece. Wake up." Haha. She got up from chair. She snapped her fingers, after which a black veil appeared on her face, which was covering her eyes. Her lips were visible. Honey said, "Time to meet my chest piece." Saying this, she disappeared from there. Yoongi slowly opened his eyes. He looked around. He was in an unknown place. Yoongi thought, "What this place? How did I came here? Wasn't I near the river?" Yoongi widened his eyes on realization something. He started looking around for the lady with whom he met at the river. Yoongi started shouting, saying, "Where are you? Let me out." Yoongi got shocked as the lady appeared in front of him out of nowhere. Yoongi asked angrily, "Who are you? And why are you brought me here? What's your name, motive?" The lady smirked, saying, "Good, you are smart enough to know that I have brought you here for a motive." Yoongi said while gritting his teeth, "Whatever your motive is, I wouldn't help you in completing it." The lady got angry hearing this. The lady said, smirking, "That doesn't matter. You have to follow my orders anyway, cause you got no choice." Saying this, the lady took out a small pouch from her pocket and threw the dust particle towards Yoongi, which directly entered Yoongi's forehead. Yoongi sat on the ground, holding his head as his head was itching. Many past memories were flowing in his mind. The lady smirked, saying, "Now you will remember your past life. These were your memories. They are stored in this pouch of this for this day. Now you are in our team too. You are very useful to us. With your help, I will destroy that vampire jeon again." Haha, he will laugh. Yoongi fainted. The lady started casting some spell on Yoongi. Soon she blew some air into Yoongi's forehead. The lady said, smirking, "Perfect, honey. You did a great job. Now our chess piece is ready to do the starting of the destruction." Ha! He will laugh. Honey. He snapped her fingers, and after which Yoongi disappeared from there. She disappeared from there too. After some time, in Jeon Mansion, Park Seo was packing her stuff. She has to leave for her home today. Taehyung was helping her in packing. His lips had a pout. Said while closing the zipper of the bag, "Iseul, can't you stay here for more days? I'm going to miss you." Iseul said with a sad smile, "I will miss you too, Tete. Don't worry, I will come soon. Some other day to meet you." Taehyung nodded. Just then Jin came there. Jin said, "Iseul, are you done packing?" Iseul said, "Yes, Opa, I'm ready." Jin, let's go then. I and Namjoon will drop you." Iseul nodded. Iseul hugged Taehyung hugged her back. Iseul, after parting from her, took her bag and started going out of the room. She met with Mrs. Jeon, Jungkook and Jimin too. Iseul then left with Jin and Namjoon for Kim Mansion. Jin wanted to go meet his family and give them the good news himself. Namjoon wanted to refuse Jin from traveling, thinking that Jin should rest more and more. But seeing Jin's happy face, he didn't dare to refuse Jin. Jungkook took Taehyung to the back garden. Taehyung was sad. Jungkook wanted to make Taehyung happy. Jungkook and Taehyung sat on the porch in the back garden. Taehyung said, while looking at the flowers, "You and your family must be missing Ryanona a lot. Taekook remained quiet for a while and then said, "Yeah, they do miss her, but never show that in front of others." Taehyung nodded while looking at the flowers. Taehyung kept his head on Jungkook's shoulder and closed his eyes. Jungkook closed his eyes too. "Honey, okay, I'm in my clinic. Your car will pass from this way, right?" Iseul, "Yes, wait for me. We are near phone chatting." Iseul started looking out of the car window. Jin was noticing Iseul from quite some time. Jin knew that his sister is thinking. Jin said, "Namjoon, stop the car in front of the vein clinic." Namjoon worriedly asked, "Why? Are you not feeling well? Are you feeling pain anywhere?" Iseul glanced at her brother too. Jin said, smiling, "Namjoon, I'm okay. Just stop the car there for some time, okay?" Namjoon said, "Oh, okay." Namjoon stopped the car near Van Clinic. Jin saw Hana standing at the clinic door. Jin said, "Iseul, go and meet her." Iseul became happy. She gestured at thanks to Jin and then went out of the car. Namjoon was confused. Jin said while holding Namjoon's hand, "Don't get confused. That's Iseul's lover. She wanted to meet her before leaving. That's why I told you to stop the car." Namjoon said, "Oh, okay." Jin nodded. On the other side, Iseul went near Honey. Iseul said, smiling sadly, "Honey, thanks for listening to me. I'm leaving. Don't know when will I came here again. I will miss you. Take care of yourself." Honey was staring at Iseul. She was feeling sad to seeing her leaving, but she didn't know that on her face. Honey said, "You too, take care of yourself. I hope we will meet soon." Saying this, Honey gently slapped Iseul's face. Iseul smiled while holding her face. Iseul asked, "Can I hug you?" Honey kept quiet for a while, but then nodded. Iseul smiled. She was about to hug Honey, but Honey stopped her. Iseul got confused. Honey pulled Iseul inside the clinic and then hugged her. Iseul wrapped her arm around Honey's shoulder, smiling, and they stood like that for a while, then parted there. Iseul smiled. Iseul proceeded further. She kissed on Honey's cheek and then ran from there, saying, "I will miss you. Hope to see you soon." Honey smiled while touching her cheek. She shook her head and then came out of the clinic. She stood at the door. Iseul waved her hand at Honey while sitting in the car. Honey waved her hand to Iseul, then left from there in the car. Honey stood there for a while and then went back to the clinic. Yoongi slowly opened his eyes while holding his head as his head was still latching. Yoongi looked around and noticed that he is lying on the grass near the river. Yoongi shook his head and then started leaving from there on the other way. He was trying to remember what just happened earlier on remembering everything. His eyes widened. He became angry and clenched his fist. He hurriedly started going away from there. Time escaped. Evening time. Yoongi entered John mansion. He was still angry. He looked here and there, but found no one in the living room. Yoongi started going towards his room. He As he was going towards his room, he noticed Taehyung and Jungkook entering their room while holding each other's hand. Yoongi greeted it. He took a deep breath to calm himself down. He didn't want to scare Jimin as he got to know the from the light accent coming from inside his room that Jimin is inside the room. Jimin was pacing here and there in his room, getting worried as he already into evening and Yoongi hadn't returned yet. Whenever Yoongi goes out, return home soon, but today he didn't return, which is giving tension to Jimin. He has called Yoongi many times, but Yoongi's phone is out of reach. Jimin glanced at the door. On hearing the door opening sound, Jimin's tense expression turned into relaxed ones as he saw Yoongi entering the room. Yoongi said while looking at the front wall, "I'm tired, I want to rest for a while." Now, saying this, Yoongi went towards the bed and lied down, covering himself with the blanket. He thought, "Sorry for being rude to you, Jimin. I'm angry. I don't want to vent my anger on you." Jimin was confused. He decided to not disturb Yoongi for now. He was at peace that Yoongi returned home safe. He then left from there. Yoongi opened his eyes after he heard the door closing sound. They thought Jeon Jungkook, a vampire, my friend in the past who used me for his benefit, who used me in the name of friendship, and then when I took revenge from you, your hackmate killed me. I wouldn't leave you both. When Yoongi clenched his fist, he was thinking about what happened in the past life. Yoongi fell asleep soon, and when he woke up, he thought, "What is real? But isn't it truth? Those memories I have, are they false? Are those just a bad dream?" Min Yoongi came out of his thoughts after hearing door open sound. Into the room, holding a tray of food, Jimin said while keeping his food tray on the table. Yoongi came and have dinner. Yoongi nodded. He got up from the table and bed and went to the bathroom to wash his hands. After washing hands, Yoongi came out of the bathroom. He sat on the sofa. Jimin served food to Yoongi. Jimin was observing Yoongi. Jimin thought, "I think Yoongi looks fine now. He is feeling better now. I will ask him later what was wrong with him earlier." Yoongi and Jimin then started eating. To be continued. Yoongi gonna become rival of Jungkook now, and what is all this that Yoongi remember? Okay, we will see it again. What is Yoongi gonna do with Jungkook and Taehyung? Hope he will not get in the bad side of Jungkook, and I'll see you again. Bye bye.